with 3 community service announcements we know that you'll just want to hear about. This is Senior Citizen Week. There's so many things going on. It's a very important week as we salute our seniors and as we plan wonderful activities for them. If you've not heard about Senior Citizens Week, we hope you'll call the Grand Prairie Community Center because they have all of the activities outlined. There was a bus tour this morning. Welcome to the November the 18th taping of It's Happening in Grand Prairie. We're very excited about bringing you the Girls of the Month. And Sue Harris, welcome back to the show with a new set of girls. Yes. Who do we have today, Miss Sue?
This is our October Girls of the Month.
All right.
From Grand Prairie High School, we have Lisa LeBlanc. She's the daughter of Dr. and Pat Eve LeBlanc. Her activities and honors at Grand Prairie High School include varsity cheerleader, All-American cheerleader finalist at SMU, student council member, parliamentarian of the National Honor Society, member of the French Club for 2 years, member of FBLA. She's been on the homecoming court for 3 years. She's been class secretary for 3 years. She's been playing the piano for 10 years and has participated in gymnastics for those 10 years also. She's a member of the Most Blessed Sacrament Catholic Church, and she plans to go to college and major in business.
Isn't that exciting? How wonderful, Lisa. Welcome to the show. And congratulations on being selected October Girl of the Month. Let's get to our next young lady, Jessica, and then we'll go back to Lisa, and we want to ask her a few questions in a few minutes.
From South Grand Prairie High School, our October Girl of the Month is Jessica Clark. She is the daughter of Curtis and Jackie Clark. Jessica is captain of the Cheyenne drill team at South Grand Prairie High School. She's been selected to Who's Who in American drill teams and Who's Who among American high school students. Jessica is a member of the First United Methodist Church. She loves dancing and enjoys to draw. After graduation from high school, she plans to attend North Texas State University and major in psychology.
Isn't that a wonderful excitement of having 2 wonderful girls selected by not only their peers and their teachers and the administrators at their schools? It's a wonderful salute to 2 wonderful young ladies. And let's get into a little bit more personal things. Sue, may I interview both of them just to a certain degree? All right. Lisa, as a Girl of the Month, and with all of the different interests that you bear on your credentials that Sue has told us, of all of the things you do at Grand Prairie High School, what is the most exciting to you, the most interesting, and your favorite teacher, and maybe some of the schools as you came up into high school from Grand Prairie? Look out into your camera and tell everyone there a little bit about yourself so we can spotlight you for about a minute or so.
Okay, my favorite interest is probably cheerleading. I have a lot of fun with it, and the squad this year, we really feel like a family. We're real close, and we meet a lot of girls in different squads from cheerleading, and we get a lot of ideas, and that's really a lot of fun, and being excited about the football games that we've been to and going to Texas Stadium. That's going to be a lot of fun. And my favorite teacher, my favorite teacher, I really don't have a favorite teacher. I think that all my teachers at Grand Prairie High School are all very nice. I like them all. They seem to feel like they want to know their students and get to know them real well, and so I think they're all very nice.
All right, tell us about some of the schools you've attended and a little bit about your family.
Let's see, I attended Immaculate Conception for 1st grade through 7th grade, and then I went to Adams Junior Middle School through 8th grade, and then I went to Grand Prairie High School from 9th through 12th.
All right, how about your family?
My family, my father is a dentist.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Dr. Patrick LeBlanc. And I have a sister, Denise LeBlanc, who's married, and she's going to be a dentist. She just graduated from Baylor Dental School. So she's already Dr. Denise LeBlanc.
Mm-hmm.
And I have another brother who's 27, and a sister, Gay, who's 19, and then I'm the youngest.
That sounds wonderful, and we're going to get back with you in a few minutes after we talk with Jessica just a minute. And Jessica, now you know what's coming. We need for you to look into your camera and maybe tell us the schools you've attended, the teacher maybe that had the most influence on your life, and what made you choose North Texas as a university, or something exciting about yourself for about a minute. Would you look?
One of the teachers that influenced me the most at my school was Mr. Summers. He was my world history teacher last year, and he was one of the best teachers I've ever had. We had some real good discussions, and he always let us say what we felt, you know, not saying that all the other teachers aren't good too, but he gave us as much of a chance to talk as he talked to us.
Wonderful. And how about the schools that you've attended other than South Grand Prairie High?
I attended LBJ, Linda B. Johnson, and for all my years of elementary school, and I went to Jackson Middle School. And I chose North Texas because I plan to major in psychology, and it has one of the best psychology departments in Texas, and my mother went there.
Oh, that's a good reason, isn't it?
Yes, and it's far enough away from home, but it's close enough to come home.
Oh, that is so that we can do the laundry in between all of these good trips. We're going to come back to you two girls in just a moment. We're going to ask you to look into your camera and tell everyone that may be listening how important it is for them to really take a hard look at the things they're doing while they're in school, because they get only one trip, and it's very important for them to apply themselves so well that they'll excel like you two ladies have. But Sue, let's have the girls of the month from the middle schools while they're thinking about what they're going to say next.
Each of the 5 middle schools select an 8th grade girl to represent them in the Girl of the Month. For October, Adams chose Carrie Walton. She's the daughter of Tom and Pat Walton. Jackson, Girl of the Month, is Mary Elizabeth Hartman, and she's the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Curtis Hartman. Jefferson, Catherine Annette Welch. She's the daughter of George and Charlotte Welch. From Lee is Kedra Story. She's the daughter of Harold and Sue Story. From Truman, we have Maribel Cruz, and she's the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Cruz.
Wonderful. And congratulations to the girls that are Girls of the Month from the middle schools, because who knows, they may be here the following years as Girls of the Month from the high school. Jessica, we're going to call on you first to look at and tell all of the boys and girls possibly that would be watching us how important it is that you think it is for them to study hard and make this trip count.
Well, I think that your school years are the most important years of your life, because all the problems you face during high school and even middle school are just simplified problems of what you'll face in real life, and how you handle them then will be a sign of how you will handle them later and teach you.
Wonderful. I think that's a very sage remark, isn't it? Okay, Lisa, let's go to you next then.
I feel through all your years through high school, you should take them seriously and try to learn as much as you can, and especially from your teachers and your students, your friends, because you can really learn a lot from them, and you can kind of expect what to happen in the future. And if you really think about them now and accept them and try to learn from them, then I think that you will do well when you get older.
I'd like to again congratulate both of you, wonderfully accomplished young ladies, and that we're looking forward to great things, and you all will be 2 of the ones that are vying for the scholarship at the end of the year. Is this right, Sue? Good. For the Girl of the Year, and when you get the Girl of the Year, you get a wonderful salute of a scholarship from the First City Bank and Mr. Tommy Ellison, the president. And Sue, we thank you for bringing us these young ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Looking forward to your November selection, and we'll be right back. Welcome to Marilyn Wilhite and Fran Castle of the Nottingham Neighbors. Marilyn, what do you have that's so special that has Texas Sesquicentennial on it, please?
Oh, Ruthie, I'm so thrilled to present to Grand Prairie the Texas Sesquicentennial Cookbook entitled Nottingham Neighbors Celebrates Texas Sesquicentennial. And this is a very special book. It has over 350 pages, just chock full of recipes that are delicious, beautiful original artwork by Nikki Turner all the way through the book. And we have little sayings to perk you up on every page. We have history of Grand Prairie, history of Texas. It's just good reading, besides making you hungry reading through the pages like that.
Who designed that beautiful front cover?
That's by Nikki Turner.
Nikki Turner is the chairman of this then?
Yes, she is the chairman of the cookbook.
And I'm sorry she is not with us today.
I am too, because she worked for 16 long, hard months on this.
All right,
And
now,
the results really do show.
wonderful. Fran, Do you know the price of this cookbook and where I can buy it?
I certainly do. The price of the cookbook is $14.95 plus tax, making it $15.72. And the cookbook is available through the Chamber of Commerce, the library, or Joe's Dollhouse on Main Street, which is right across from the Grand Prairie Daily News or Jack in the Box. And I'd like to add, if you haven't seen the cookbook, the artwork alone is worth the price of the book.
Absolutely. It is beautiful.
Wonderful. Hard sell, Marilyn.
Oh, you must, everybody's going to want this. So this is our first printing right now, and it's bound to be a collector's edition. And we hope to go to a third printing. So please give us a call, go by and pick up your copies just as soon as you can and get in on the first printing.
It's a wonderful Christmas present.
It makes
Wonderful.
beautiful birthday presents. Just be sure everybody in your family has one for their kitchen.
Thank you, Nottingham neighbors. Y'all are wonderful. A salute to Mickey Turner. Thank y'all for being on.
Thank you.
Welcome to the November the 18th taping of It's Happening in Grand Prairie. We're delighted that you're with us. We have 3 exciting guests in just a few minutes, but we need to make some community service announcements. So with your permission, we'd like to thank those here at Store Cable TV for helping us with this public access show, the professionals and the students from the South Grand Prairie High School television class under the direction of Ms. Donegan. We thank them very much for being so wonderful to us on a regular basis. Congratulations to the new Miss Grand Prairie, Stephanie Simone, and those of you that saw her perform Saturday night are going to be excited about her reign as Miss Grand Prairie. Remember the membership meeting of the Chamber of Commerce, November the 20th, and that's at 11:30 a.m. at the Arlington Hilton. Call 264-1558 is the magic number at the Chamber to make reservations. Also, the community theater, the Grand Prairie Community Theater, is still into 10 Little Indians. This is a wonderful mystery by Agatha Christie. Please make your reservations to attend November the 22nd, the 23rd, or the 24th. And the magic numbers for that would be called 263-4902, and you'll get some real good information about that. And now to our wonderful guest. You wouldn't believe that on November the 18th that you're into Winterfest. But today we are. And I want to welcome 3 beautiful, wonderful volunteer ladies that are working in Winterfest. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to start with the big honcho chairman, Mildred Walker of Winterfest fame. Last year, I believe, as the vice chairman, and then all of a sudden, like Topsy, you turned into a chairman. Mildred, tell us about Winterfest.
Thank you, but first of all, I got to clarify, I am not a chief honcho. I am chairman of the Mistletoe Ball,
Great.
and Fran is chairman of the Festival of Trees.
All right.
So I don't want to take anything away from Fran.
I'm sure she'll share those comments.
Yes, she will.
All
She's
right,
done
as
good.
Mistletoe Ball chairman, I know that's the big deal of the day, the socially prominent
Oh, I hope.
thing for Grand Prairians. Tell us about the Mistletoe
Well,
Ball.
that's on December the 6th, on Friday, and it's going to be at the Sheraton Hotel. And it begins at 6:30, and we will have a silent auction, and we'll have food and a drink and dancing and an audible auction that is just wonderful this year. We have some things that we're really proud of, and it's a good chance to do your Christmas shopping
Wonderful.
right there at the ball.
All right, now, Mildred, the ball is going to be at what wonderful place? Would you tell
I
us
said
this?
Sheraton Hotel out
Tell
at
us one more time.
at the Sheraton Hotel, the new Sheraton Hotel out
All
in
right,
Arlington,
and where is
next
that
to Ranger Stadium.
Next to Ranger Stadium. And even though that is in Arlington,
We
it's
weren't gonna say that.
Wonderful place for the Mistletoe Ball,
Oh,
right?
it is. It's beautiful. And we can only seat 500 people. And really and truly, our invitations went out last week, and we're really getting a lot of response. In fact, we only have a little over 200 seats left. So I would urge you to get your reservations in right away.
All right, now, Mildred, how much money is this going to cost me?
Only $75 per person, includes dinner and the festivities. it's a bargain.
If I bring Mr. Jackson with me, it will cost me $150
That's right.
to have the time of my life.
That's right, and to start off the holiday season with your friends and neighbors and really get it going right. You'll love it.
Do you have a magic telephone number that I can call?
No, we don't, but I'll tell you where you can get ticket information is Denise Waldrop and Topsy Wright. They have the plat of the seating at their office at Commonwealth Title on Dalworth Street. You can either call them, go by. You can go by and just pick out where you want to sit.
That's wonderful.
It
Do you
is.
think maybe that since this is a benefit of the DFW Medical Center of Grand Prairie, Texas, that there was someone out there in case they want to call the hospital that could probably
I'm
give
sure.
them information?
I'm sure they would. Ed Crane, of course, is the executive director
I
out
was
there.
hoping that you would name drop.
Oh, yes. Glad to mention Ed's name anytime.
Good.
He's just wonderful to work with.
Who is your vice chairman, Mildred?
My vice chairman is Julia Gilbert.
Oh, what a wonderful lady to work
yes,
with.
it is. She is. We've had a real good time this year. We've been meeting all year, and we're about to come to the culmination of the whole thing.
And you have several sub-chairmen that are working with you.
We have so many people working with us. We have 20 committees.
Who is your silent auction chairman?
The silent auction chairman is Lois Thorne and Gloria Hobart, and they have almost 200 items, and they're really nice. We have everything from Lalique Crystal. We have a Lone Star gas grill. We have Waterford Crystal, and then just most anything you can name. The merchants have absolutely been fantastic.
I understand that you have roped two young men, Richie Smith and maybe Mr. Jimmy Allen, into the Audible auction. Tell me about the Audible auction.
Well, the Audible auction is wonderful too. We are having at auction a van from Graf Chevrolet, and it's on display. If you want to go see it, you can go by the truck center and see the van, and they say it's outfitted perfectly. We have a white fox fur coat from Pam Mahoney Furs. We have a 1.5 carat diamond drop from Cleve Hooks out at Bernard Jewelers that is appraised at over $6,000. We have trips. We have trips to the Bahamas. We have, let me tell you, a wonderful golf package. If you have a golfing friend, we're going to have at auction a golfing weekend at Horseshoe Bay at a condominium down there, and Aerospatiale is furnishing a helicopter down there and back for you and your friends. Isn't that wonderful?
Isn't that exciting?
That is. It's wonderful.
And to think how the Winterfest, the Mistletoe Ball, the Festival of Trees has grown like Topsy.
Oh, yes, 8 years ago.
8 years ago when you had your beginning.
And by the nice volunteer ladies of the auxiliary out at the hospital, and it just has taken hold and is really one of the biggest events in this area now.
Wonderful. And speaking of the Festival of Trees, Fran Castles, past president of the Women's Club of Grand Prairie and into many other things in Grand Prairie. Fran, how did you get roped in? I mean, how did you get involved in all of this good stuff?
Well, last year I was asked to sell the decorated Christmas trees. This is the first year we have had a committee per se for the Festival of Trees. This is only the third year of existence of the Festival of Trees. And last year, Pat Watson was the overall chairman, and I was chairman of the decorated trees, selling the trees to the businesses. And so they asked me if I would chair it this year. That's how I got involved in it.
Do you have an assistant?
I do. Helen Caldwell is my vice chairman, and she will be chairman next year. And the Festival of Trees is going to be held at the Arlington Convention Center on November the 30th and December the 1st this year. And that's Saturday and Sunday, and the hours on Saturday are from 10 to 8, and the hours on Sunday are from 10 to 6. The tickets are $3 for adults and $2 for children.
All right, now, you did not tell me how much money I would need to pay to get into the Festival of Trees.
$3. $3 for an adult and $2 for children or senior citizen.
All right.
We do have advanced ticket sales right now. Angela Gessner is chairman of that committee, and you can purchase your advanced tickets through Grand Prairie State Republic Bank. Our M-Bank has them, and the Chamber of Commerce has them.
All right. Now, you did not tell me how many trees I'm going to get to see.
55 decorated Christmas trees that have been sold to businesses in this area. We also have 42 vendors coming, from homemade items to wholesale items that will be on display for your enjoyment and for your purchase. We will have a Santa photo booth set up where the children can have their pictures made with Santa Claus. We have live entertainment going the whole time. We have celebrities coming.
All right, now, tell us the magic place one more time.
The Arlington Convention Center.
Beginning November
The 30th and December the 1st.
those are the 2 times particular. Will it be all day that Saturday?
All day from 10 until 8.
And speaking of the Winterfest Ball, I believe Camilla King of Independent American, that you have an assignment that is second to none, and tell us what you're doing with all this good stuff.
Well, I had the pleasure of serving as the chairman for the Celebrity Ornament Committee this year, and my vice chairman is Connie Head. And I brought a sample today of just a few of the things that we've received. We received approximately 50 ornaments, and we have just a small sampling for you to look at this today.
Why don't you pick some of those up and tell us from whom you have received these and the important celebrity? Would you do that?
All right, this ornament was decorated by George Burns, and it will be a part of the silent auction at the Mistletoe Ball. And we have one from Bob Hope.
Isn't that exciting?
And this is really an exciting one. It has a sack full of Christmas toys with Japan, Korea, Germany, some of the places that he has been.
It's a caricature of
Mr. Hope.
Of Mr.
And on the
Hope.
back it says peace, joy, and hope. And so we expect this to go for quite a lot of money.
All right, tell us some more.
This lovely ornament was done by Joan Rivers. And I think nearly everyone is familiar with Joan Rivers.
Yes. Get us
One of the
another
little
one.
caricature type ornaments we have is done by Irma Bombeck, and that looks like Irma, don't you think?
All right.
This lovely ornament was done by Stephanie Powers, and we are really pleased to have this as part of our
that is
collection.
lovely.
I hate to give these up. I've been carrying these around now for 6 months, and it's just lovely. This one is done by Paul Anka, and it has different sized little Christmas trees all the way around. We have a lovely ornament done by Ronnie Millsap for you country music lovers.
Oh, how lovely.
And this is just beautiful. I believe it has a little brass musical heart.
Note.
Like down at the bottom.
That is wonderful.
Another item for our country music lovers is from Loretta Lynn. And this is a lovely ornament and would look beautiful on anybody's Christmas tree.
There was one of particular note there. I noticed that all it had was some old smeared lipstick on it. Can you tell us about that one?
Well, we discussed this one, and this is done by Joan Collins. And it has her autograph on it. It says Merry Christmas, and has her lips prints on it. We decided that she must have been terribly busy with Dynasty and didn't have time to do anything else. But this is a unique ornament, and I know that we'll get a lot of bids on this.
Ruthie, for all the people that are not going to be able to make the mistletoe ball, these ornaments will be on display at the Festival of Trees.
Oh, they will.
The ornament, the celebrity ornament tree will be on display.
But they still would not have an opportunity to bid on those unless they came to the mistletoe ball.
Right.
Wonderful.
And I'd like to give a plug too, shall we, to Dorothy Smith. Everybody
Yes.
knows what a beautiful job she does decorating, and she is going to showcase these ornaments on a tree, and Camilla's going to let Dorothy help her.
I'm going to let Dorothy help me. Thank goodness. Dorothy does a lovely job, and we're very excited that she's going to help us display these ornaments. We also might want to let you know that we're going to have a Dallas Cowboy Christmas tree that's going to be for sale. You will be able to auction the whole tree. Have to buy the whole thing.
Have to buy the whole tree. Is
Yes.
that going to be audible auction or silent
That's a
auction? or what?
silent auction item, but we're looking for a lot of money on that.
Good. And Mildred, would you remind us again the decorations chairman for your mistletoe ball?
The mistletoe ball decorations chairman is Jacqueline Blackburn, and she's assisted by Merle Clark, who is her vice chair. And their decorations are going to be beautiful. It's all in a white silver theme, white and silver. And it's going to be gorgeous.
Have you chosen a theme for the ball, or is that going to be a secret? And the night you come there, then they'll get
I
to
guess
see?
that's a secret. It's so secret we don't even know it.
Wonderful. All right, now, Mildred, I'd like for you to look out first of all and really give them a hard sell into your camera and tell them how important it is for everyone that wants to be on the end thing to come to the Mistletoe Ball.
Well, we certainly do invite every one of you to come to the Mistletoe Ball. I think you'll really enjoy being with your friends and neighbors to start off the holiday season. And besides that, it's supporting our community hospital, the DFW Medical Center. And it will just be a real good time and to be with friends and neighbors.
Wonderful. All right, it's your time now.
I'd like to invite
Fran.
everyone to come to the Festival of Trees at the Arlington Convention Center November the 30th and December the 1st. This will be your first chance to get into the real holiday spirit of things.
Good. All right, now Camilla, you have to do a hard sell for 2 different times because your celebrity ornaments are going to be on display at 2 different times. Let them know how important it is to see these and also to be at the function where they'll be able to bid on them.
Well, I just think that it would be a delightful treat for your entire family to get to come out and see the beautiful trees that are going to be decorated, and also to get to view these ornaments and then make the mistletoe ball and put in your bid and possibly purchase one of these items and take it home. It'd be something you can save and for posterity.
Mildred, before we leave, as a past president of the Women's Club, and I won't name all of the other clubs in town, we'd like to give you a very special salute for the meaningful time that you have given to Grand Prairie, Texas.
Oh, goodness, how nice. Thank you.
Aren't you glad you came to the show today? Yes.
Yeah, I would.
But,
how nice of you to say that. I do appreciate it.
but working with the volunteer organizations in Grand Prairie sometimes is not easy because sometimes you can't be the boss of everything, as you said, that you're just the boss of the Mistletoe Ball.
Listen, I appreciate the opportunity that Grand Prairie has afforded me to do this.
All right. Anyone else have anything to testify about your committee or remind them or give them some magic telephone numbers now?
Well, I'd like to comment on our decorating chairman is Mickey Turner, and her co-chairman is Marilyn
Chapman?
Chapman. No, Marilyn Neely. Sorry, Marilyn Neely, and they have done a beautiful job. They have decorated the whole convention center in the turn of the century theme, and they children's toy land, Santa's Toy Land, is precious.
Wonderful. Is there anyone else that you would like to thank for helping you
Well,
with
your
this?
daughter has headed up the entertainment committee, and she has lined up entertainment for the Festival of Trees for the 2 days.
All right. Are you needing any more silent auction items or anything before we leave this group?
Of course, we never say no. We never say no. And of course, our little program book is going to press. But I'll tell you one thing, if you just really want to give us something, we'll put a supplement in it. How's that?
That sounds real good.
Any of you merchants out there that want to be a part of this.
I'd like to thank you four wonderful ladies for the time you've given today. Thank your businesses, Walker Sporting Goods, Independent American, and Fran Castles, I don't know the name of your husband's company, but
Hardware and Metal Industries.
Hardware and Metal Industries. Whatever, we want to thank them for letting you all out of the cage long enough to come and be with me, because Mr. Jackson lets me out on Monday. Thank y'all for being with us.
Thank you. It's our pleasure.
And this is Ruthie Jackson reminding you, and would you join me? It's happening
In Grand Prairie.